Grand Rising, peoples. Grand Rising. Y'all know where we at. This is where we left off at yesterday when I ended the video right here. For those who want to know, this is where I stay at right here, y'all. I stay right here in the corners, in the four corners, well, the three corners, because they don't have a top. And then sometimes I move down here and stay in my camper I got here, y'all. I brought this camper for $1 and brought the lot for $1. So I put my camper on the lot, right? I put my camper on the lot. And this is where I stay at, y'all. Right here. You know what I'm saying? But with that being said, yesterday I started the video, right? And I was talking about, we made it up to Luke Oil. And I realized I was recording inside the store when I thought I stopped the video. And when I was talking and walking before I got to Luke Oil, I wasn't even recording. So you're gonna see the video, it chopped up. It chopped up when you seen me talking about, what was we talking about yesterday morning? And then I said, hold on before we go into the tracks. I stopped it. That I stopped it anyway, but I didn't. But yeah, I listened to the video. I said, God damn it. Button so sensitive. When you think you cutting the camera off, you really not. That's how people get in trouble and shit. Especially them body cams. When police got them body cams and they think them muches ain't on, and they are on, I see what goes on now. That's a fact. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I wanted to finish talking about that Donald Trump thing. You know what I'm saying? That they charged him. They got like 30 counts of charges and shit like that. I don't think they're gonna stick though, ladies and gentlemen. That was the fastest processing I ever seen. I guess because of his presidential status. You know what I'm saying? I guess because this is presidential status. He was only in that motherfucker for no more than like, I'ma say, no more than 45 minutes to an hour. This old school right here, tight. The Impala. And then they got the Batman joint right next to it. Hold on. Got the Batman joint right here. That's the Batman joint. This is the 60 Impala. That's the Impala SS. And this gotta be like a 60 or something like that. Classics. Classics all back here, y'all. Classics. Well, it's the classic shop here, y'all. Old school drink right here. Look at that. Remember that drink right there? Who had this right here, y'all? I'm gonna see if y'all know, was paying attention to the movie. Who had that right there? I give you a hint, right? I give you a hint. Where do you get those eyes? Where do you get those eyes? You know what I mean? I'm gonna give y'all that hint. Where did you get those eyes at? You know what I'm saying? Look at that Continental, Lincoln Continental right there. Powder blue drink with the white top. Y'all see that? With the suicide doors. Y'all don't see that. The drink got suicide doors on it. See? Lincoln. That's the stinking Lincoln right there, y'all. Where did you get those eyes at? Come on, y'all. Where's that? Jeepers Creepers, y'all. Remember the dude on Jeepers Creeper? Had that motherfucking same vehicle, old school. And that's all you heard was that loud ass horn. Look at this joint, old school. That old school there, y'all. Looks something like the mystery machine. Scooby-Doo mystery machine. Cut in half. Facts. Yeah, Jeepers Creepers, y'all. Old head had that joint. But yeah, y'all. Like I said yesterday, can't lose my train of thought about the Donald Trump situation. That 30 counts of charges that won't stick. They won't stick, y'all. This is another distraction, like I was telling y'all yesterday. It's a distraction to keep you distracted on the foolishness that's going on. That they got a smear campaign going on for Donald Trump, right? A straight smear campaign. Because he ain't part of the go along, get along gang. So they feel as though they're going to smear his name up the best way they can now, which is bullshit. You know what I'm saying? 100% bullshit. What they got going on, using once again these plantation Negroes. Mr. Charlie know how to use these plantation Negroes to do their work for him. And that's all it is. The same way they used Obama. Pay attention, y'all. The same way they used Obama, the first black president that ain't do shit for black folk, and had all them black folks running out there voting for him. They knew what they was doing. See, Mr. Charlie and them figured this out. They had us under the microscope so long, they done figured this out. They used Obama as the first black president to get the black folks to switch their tickets. Come from Republican to Democrats again. And y'all know the history of the Democratic Party that was founded by the KKK. Well, the KKK founded the Democratic Party. Y'all can do the research on it, you know what I'm saying? But see what they did now, they tricked y'all. They try to make it seem like Donald Trump was this racist dude. And black folks always part of the go along, get along gang. Once Mr. Charlie say something, they say how far, how high. They show Mr. Charlie every last teeth in their mouth, the ones they don't got. Right? Ain't that right, Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King? They did it to you, I shake, King. You know, the same people that was surrounded you was the same people that brought you down. You know, we talking about corny ass Jesse Jackson. The same nigga that's out here still selling us out, King. To Mr. Charlie and the boys. You know what I'm saying? The same Negro that's still selling us out along with Al Sharpton. You know what I'm saying? To this Democratic Party that we knew and you knew, because that's why you was a Republican, that the KKK funded the Democratic Party. You know what I mean? So for these black folks that don't know their history, and some of them do, like I said, some of them love the lies. They believe the truth is a lie and the lie is the truth. And they love it. They love being slaves. And slavery was willingly. You know what I'm saying? Slavery was willingly. That's the big question that I talked about yesterday. Because these niggas are still willingly slaves today. You know what I'm saying? When you can free your mind from the bullshit and the wickedness that goes on in America, and you know the truth, but you still constantly want to be a slave. Like the Malcolm X joint was, where we gonna go when we leave Massa? What we gonna have? We ain't gonna have the good things that Massa give us. Bitch, shut up. You scared to go out on your own and be a goddamn man first. You know what I'm saying? So of course you're gonna believe everything Mr. Charlie say. Like these plantation Negroes that this administration used, that he feeling kind of guilty now that this the same man in the 94 crime bill said lock them up, they was wild animals. You know what I'm saying? 3 strike law. Shit like that. You know what I'm saying? This the same man that feel a little sorry now. He hired all these plantation Negroes around him to work around him. And y'all know what I mean. This whole administration have slaves working for them because they used to it. The Biden plantation. They're used to having slaves. You know? He got, what's her name? Kuntaji to become a judge, federal judge. Then they trying to take Clarence Thomas out. It's a whole bunch of foolishness going on, y'all. On both sides of the parties. Not just one side, both sides of the parties. There's bullshit going on. You know what I'm saying? There's bullshit going on. Every day, all day. On both sides of the parties. You know what I'm saying? But this administration hired all these plantation slave Negroes to do his work for him like they was doing in slavery. They hired the Negroes to do their dirty work. And what I mean by that, they hired, like I said, Kuntaji as a supreme judge, right? Was a big thing over that. Kamala Harris is another coon. He hired all these coon ass motherfuckers to do his dirty work and do his bidding. You know what I'm saying? And all these people he hired as black is married to somebody that's white. So what does that make them, y'all? A slave all the way around the board. You know what I'm saying? They look up to their slave master. They used to it. Slavery was willingly. You know what I'm saying? Because we still, to this day, have some willingly slaves out here. You know what I'm saying? Like Harriet Tubman said, she could have freed thousands of slaves, only if they knew they were slaves. But these Negroes know they slaves, and they still don't want to be free. So with that being said, back to this administration that hire all these coon slave Negroes, and they know that the Democratic Party was founded by the KKK, but they surround themselves with all this foolishness from the Democratic Party, and I must say in the Republican Party. You know what I'm saying? But at least I can say one party was looking out for the American people, whereas though this administration is looking out for other foreign countries. And y'all know what I mean. We don't got to keep talking about that. Letting these fugitives, not fugitives, but letting these refugees and migrants into our country. And I ain't gonna jump all over the place. Let me stick back to the topic about this administration using slaves to do their bidding. Meaning they got the DA in New York to come up with some bullshit ass charges that's not gonna stick. That's not gonna stick against Donald Trump, right? Then you had the commissioner from New York that was black, right? Another coon ass nigga. Then you had the mayor, that's a coon ass nigga, right? New York mayor is a coon ass nigga. He's part of the go along. All of them part of the go along, get along gang, y'all. They slaves, y'all. They slaves. You know what I'm saying? And that shit gonna backfire on them. Cause they using all the tactics that the slave master been using in the past to come after one man. You see what I'm saying? After one man. They put the black face there to go after to do their bidding. Same way they did with Obama. They put a black face there to win the peoples, make them switch their ticket, and make them say, oh, the first black president. In reality, he was a goddamn coon ass nigga that ain't do nothing for black folks. And everybody in higher power knows that. But you black folks don't. Y'all still sit around glorifying this coon ass nigga. Oh, it still made history. He's bad. Shut the fuck up at this point. Because at this point, you don't know if you coming or going. But anyway, they use that coon ass nigga to get everybody vote. And what's his name? Eisenhower. That was the president. Said I had these Negroes voting Democrat for the next 400 or 500 years. And that was a motherfucking fact. Because these Negroes at this point ain't no coming back. Ain't no coming back. And all black folks is clapping because Donald Trump was charged. Sad. Sad, but in y'all community, y'all can watch the drug dealers and the little thug niggas kill people and threaten people, and y'all don't say nothing about that. What a backwards people. What a backwards people. They kill each other left and right. Don't nobody come forward to talk about it. And they just let it go, and then it branch on and on to each neighborhood. Snitches get stitches, but yet y'all gonna all put your hands together and clap for one man that been targeted ever since he left the White House. Come on, y'all. At this point, man, I'm done with half these Negroes. At this point, I don't have conversations about religion, and I don't have conversations about politics. You know what I mean? At this point. You know why? Because I can see through you Negroes. I'm like Rowdy Piper. The movie, They're Alive. When he had them glasses on, and he seen all them dead people walking. Well, that's me. I see a lot of dead people walking out this motherfucker, y'all. What was the little boy name on the 6th Cent? I see dead people. You heard? I see dead people. And that's a fact. That's a fact, 100% fact. This administration used colored people to do his bid. And once it's all said and done with, and they know them charges don't stick, who's gonna be held accountable for trying to take Trump down? The African American community. When that man becomes president, or if he run, or even his closest ally, friends, become president, you Negroes gonna have a rude awakening. A rude awakening. You know what I'm saying? And that's a fact. You niggas ran out in flocks, lined up to take a motherfucking jab that y'all ain't even know what was in their ingredients. Now they don't even talk about it no more. But you Negroes ran out in droves, lines around the corner to get a motherfucking jab that you had no idea what ingredients they had in that shit. And most of you Negroes got mad at the other Negroes on the plantation that didn't take the jab. Just like on the plantation, the slavery plantation. Same shit, y'all. Same shit. Who you think you are that you don't gotta take the jab and we did? Because you was a fucking fool. You was an idiot. That's why. The same way Harriet Tubman said she can free your mind, but you was willingly to be a slave, was the same way you was willingly to take that motherfucking jab. And you know the old school remedy, because they get all the old school remedies from black folks. What our grandparents used to use, old school remedies. They didn't depend on medicine. They didn't depend on the devil medicine. They did old school remedies. And the shit worked. But see, this generation don't know nothing about old school remedies. And these Negroes, plantation house Negroes, doing Joe Biden bidding. Once again, to go after one man. If they ain't go after him, why y'all go after him? You know what I'm saying? If they didn't go after him, why you coon ass niggas go after him? Because you niggas are slaves. Y'all were taught that way. Y'all were taught. When your slave master sick you on someone, and that's just what he did. Your slave master sick Negroes on a man that was trying to help the American people by putting the American people first. They don't like that shit. That's crazy. For a man to put the American people first, build everything in America, this man all of a sudden is the enemy now. It's crazy. But yet we still in turmoil with high gas prices that's going up. They say gonna hit $4 a gallon. They know what's going on, y'all. They know what's going on before it happened. You heard? They know what's going on before it happened. They warned y'all, right? They warned y'all before the shit happened. Now here it is, they telling us in our face that gas is going up to $4 a gallon. So you knowing that's gonna be way over $4. Especially up in Philadelphia. That shit might be like $4.40, $4.39, $4.50 a gallon, easy. That's a fact. Now I mean, the economy all fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Everything fucked up. Everything fucked up. But when it comes to partying and bullshitting, you Negroes find a way to party and bullshit. And when Mr. Charlie tell you that you better go out and do this and do that, y'all do it with no questions. But let your brother come to you and say, look, don't you think it's time for us to wake up and stop being part of the go along, get along gang? Oh, nigga, we ain't trying to hear that shit. We ain't trying to hear that shit, nigga. I know you ain't trying to hear it because you programmed not to hear it. Yeah, you understand what I'm saying? You programmed not to hear it. The person come to you and try to wake you up and tell you and me the truth and the facts. We don't want to hear that shit. We'd rather hear a lie than the truth. You know what I'm saying? We'd rather hear a lie than the truth. And it's a goddamn shame, y'all, that we know the truth. We know it. We know the goddamn truth. But we don't want to admit it. You know what I'm saying? Because we'd rather be a slave. We'd rather be slaves than go out on our own. You know what I'm saying? And do for our peoples and do for us. Do for self first. It's too much work. You know what I'm saying? Too much work. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, it was a nice talk and walk with y'all. I wanted to talk about that yesterday when I was recording. You know what I'm saying? But it's all gravy. It's all gravy. Y'all just gotta pay attention and stay vigilant, y'all. Stop being part of the go along, get along gang, and watch how this play out with Donald Trump. Watch how them charges don't stick. Watch how them charges don't stick, y'all. Look at that right there, y'all. Fuck y'all stomach up today, alright? I'ma fuck y'all stomach up today with that one. You want some Chinese food, motherfucker? You want some Chinese food, motherfucker? But yeah, y'all, back to what I was saying. Back to what I was saying about these plantation Negroes that Mr. Charlie and them use to do their bidding, to do their work. And that's a fact. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. Let's see how this shit play out. Just like Ted Cruz was telling your boy. What about the Biden administration letting these kids get raped and kidnapped, selling kids into slavery? Y'all heard it. I posted a video up on there. But I know it's too much work. It's too much talk for y'all. Too much real talk. You know what I'm saying? And Ted Cruz know what it is. He's in the house with these motherfuckers and shit. So he know what's going on. Ted Cruz do. Y'all seen that video I posted yesterday? Ted Cruz choke slam your boy into submission. You know what I'm saying? He choke slammed your boy into submission. You know what I'm saying? Ted Cruz was giving it up. For those who didn't watch that Ted Cruz video, watch that Ted Cruz video, y'all. Facts. Watch it. Ted Cruz dug in that motherfucking... He dug in his ass. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't holding no punches. It was yes, no. No tap dancing in between. No filibustering. None of that shit. But a lot of these Negroes filibuster when it comes to truth. They tap dance. They shoe shuffle. When it comes to getting that truth. Truth knowledge. This is a Ukraine church here. See? Built in 1940. Ukraine church. Right here. Son. Ukraine church sit right here on 3rd and sit on 3rd and Ward. But anyway, y'all, I'm about to end this video. Just wanted to do a walk and talk with the family and let y'all know that look, Negro slavery was willingly. You heard? Slavery was willingly. Because when you know the truth and you still accepting to be a slave, bitch, you're a fucking slave. You know what I'm saying? You're a goddamn slave. That's scared to stand on your own too. That depends on Mr. Charlie. You're a pet. You're a pet for Mr. Charlie. You the human zoo for Mr. Charlie. That's you, the human zoo that work for him. He tell you to jump off the bridge, you're gonna jump off the bridge. But you Negroes is doomed. And I'm here to tell y'all, I'm here to wake y'all up and let y'all know these Negroes that's supposed to be leaders for the African American community is selling y'all into slavery even deeper. And remember that, y'all. I'm telling y'all this. I'm telling my peoples this. That these Negroes that y'all depend on, supposed to be leaders, are selling y'all into slavery. Slowly but surely. Being part of the go along, get along gang. Like Harriet Tubman said. Only if you knew you was a slave, I can free you. But with that being said, until the next time, peace, blessings, and love. Stand on y'all square. I love you all. And stop being a willingly slave. Peace.